Right, so this is a video a friend asked me to record for them how I set up my YouTube campaign. Basically, he's struggling around the keyword section. So I'm going to breeze through and show him exactly how I add keywords and the thought process behind it. So if you're looking to set up a campaign in AdWords, and the campaign we're talking about basically is in-stream ad, those ads that pop up in YouTube, that's the one we're talking about. When you're about to watch your video, sit down and this guy just pop up with his video and start telling you some one sort of story. That's the ad we're talking about. So if you don't know me, my name is Pascal and I help people start businesses online and create more life and financial freedom around their interest. So basically, we're starting now. That's my daughter. She just popped in now. Right, so I'll move myself out of the way so we can get into the gist of this. I'll scroll this down. I've just done a little bit of research to make this very fast for you. I don't want to waste your time. Now, this is, if you look on the left hand side and don't focus on anything else, concentrate. On the left hand side here, it's campaigns. So that's what is in the middle here. Yeah, so you want to, first of all, you want to name your campaign. So this one, I've named it campaign CPA. Okay, first of all, before I start telling you about this campaign, as a business owner, you're constantly looking to solve a problem for someone. That's you have a solution mindset. That's how business, or they don't think anything else. They think, how can I help this person solve this problem? So we're looking at targeting people that have relationship problems, maybe in their marriage or in their personal lives or relationship with their spouse. So we have created it. Before you get to this level, you must have a website ready, a funnel ready, all those things that maybe a course, and there's a course at the back end that will teach them how to recover their relationship or get back to where they want to be. So that is, we are trying to solve that problem at the back end, but this is how we acquire the customers. That's what I'm going to show you how, because this is geared towards affiliate marketing. If you're looking to do affiliate, remember, I did not create the course. I found the course online. It's a very good course. It has a very good review of helping people, and they pay in the region of £400 every month. That's like $500 a month, and it goes for a year. So that's like $6,000 worth of course over a year is a monthly payment. So it's a residual income. So it has so this is I've gone through the funnel, I've seen the training, I've seen the course, it works. So now I'm creating a campaign to sell that course as an affiliate. I get a 50% commission on that course. So that means I'll make $3,000 on this one client over the year if they go through that course. Now, remember, my intention is not to make money off them. My intention is to solve their problem. Get that right. It's not the money, it's to solve the problem. Right, so let's say, but you can't live without money. That's how business life is. You need to wrap your head around that part. I used to struggle with it when I was an employee. So I was like, why can't you help me? I don't have money. No, no, no. It doesn't work like that. There's abundance. So you just know how to position yourself and give people services they need, and in return they give you money. So money is a byproduct of the services you offer. So we're going to help people now all over the world in their relationship. Now I'm looking for why I picked just, I like doing laser targeted adverts. So this would, like, I hone in on that person right there where they are. I try to get into their heart to pick that person out. Because if you're in a relationship, you don't go out and start telling people, I have a problem with my marriage, I have a problem with it. There are specific people that you talk to. So in this case, I picked Joyce Meyer because I know when people have problems in their life, some often at time, they go and speak to their pastors, right? So I'm looking for people who are watching her on YouTube and they have this inner feeling. Maybe they haven't found it yet, and so I want to show them this course and see if this course can help them recover from their marriage. Maybe they haven't summoned up the courage to go and meet Joyce in person, or they booked an appointment, they can't get an appointment, that sort of a thing. So we can always find a way to help them from our laptop in our home. That's the beauty of it. So we're targeting people that will be looking for Joyce Meyer. So MD stands for mobile and desktop. I put the two of them in the same campaign. You can split test it if you like. Then 18, this is today's date, so I'm going for marriage counseling. I'm going countries, Ireland. So you can put multiple countries in one campaign, but I'm just going to leave it simple on this stage. So status is enabled. Budget is $250 a day. That's how much we are willing to spend. So this will go down to like £6,000 a month in ad spend. Right, so we are video drive conversions. This is the one that will pop up. It has this better than the cost per click. This is a new one that Google launched last year. So in search partners, you want to disable this. You don't want it to be showing on another page. So I'm going to run through this quickly. Start date is today. Devices, you don't edit mobile. And if you want to target people specifically on mobile, you can make -100 here, -100% and -100%. You now want your advert to be showing only on mobile, but if you want it on desktop only, if you want, it's up to you. But for me, I solve problem. People are all over the place, so if I can get them, no problem. So ad rotation, I'm not gonna. So target CPA is how much are you willing to spend for each lead that you get, and yes. What is it? Oh, yeah, go. Sorry, Olivia. Yeah. So target CPA is how much you're willing to spend in your campaign. It's for lead. Each person. This will depend on the quality. Remember the price of the course and how much you're making. So it's business. You're spending this because with the hope that you know the conversion window. Then again, everything I'm sharing with you, please, is for information purposes. Not because I said it's this, then you go and do it. It doesn't work because you don't understand a few other things that has to be in place. And you say Pascal made you lose money online. No, I'm just giving you the setup. Make sure you do your homework. I go into more details on understanding the numbers and all that in my webinar. I can't do that here because it will take a whole bunch of time. It's something that you practice gradually. So frequency capping is 2 impressions per day. I don't want my video to show 2 times. I just want my video to show only 2 times to one person a day. Basically, show my video on one phone a day. So that's the power of what we got. If you got internet, then 5 views every week. So yeah. Then language is English. Country is Australia. You can edit and you can add more countries or whatever you like, right? So that's it for there. Targeting method, people. Okay, this is another important one. If you set your country to be Australia, people in your location, you only want people in. So this one is, you don't want people set up a campaign. If you've set up a campaign before and you notice that people in India and Pakistan are opting into your list, you don't want that to happen. It's because you didn't do this right. So you want to send in people in your targeted locations. That's the only one you want. You don't want anything else to happen. All this update every time, right? So exclude method and people in or who show interest in your excluded documents. Exclusion method, people in your excluded location. Yeah, probably yes. That should be the one you want to do. So what I'm trying to get to understand. Maybe I'll look at my settings on other campaigns and find out. Yeah, example one. Look at this. Tony Robbins one, UK. This one, people. No, let me look at this one. Yeah, this is the right settings. So yeah, that's the right one. Yeah, you don't want. So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to get only the people in Australia to look at my video. I don't want it to be showing all over the world because Google can be a little bit funny with that. So now we're done with the campaign level settings. Now the next part is the ad group. So you break down people by age, and obviously I've excluded people from 25 to 34. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye. We exclude people from 25 to 34 because they show a lot of interest, but maybe they haven't got the money to pay for the course, or they are still young. So there's a little bit of again, I go with data. Data shows that people that commit to resolving their marriage are a little bit older than the younger generation. So you want to help those that want to help themselves, if that makes sense. That's the way I look at it. So if you're selling any product that is geared towards there are products that you can be selling to maybe baby or baby wears and all that, and it will be geared towards people of the younger generation about to have their baby. You won't be targeting. You will now exclude things like 55 to 64. Maybe, yeah, you don't want to be targeting people of older age. Maybe you can target people of older age more about their pension, or people in the mid range. It's just, you just have to understand these things is different for everybody. So I just want to breeze through this quickly. So this is how I set up this part. It's pretty much you. This will go into your tracking, and look at it here. So this is where we are on now. So to add keywords is basically I go to Joyce Meyer. So I type, and let me just do that. So you do a little bit of search of her. So I get suggestions. That's the product there. So you want to, I normally put about, if it's in stream ad, I normally put about. So the first one I do is, how I do it is very simple. I copy the name of the person I'm targeting. Remember, she's a pastor, and so what you want to do first is add a keyword here. Add one keyword across the campaign. Okay. So you just put the keyword. This is the name. So you just click on there. So this one sits here to, you might notice some sort of variations in your keywords. So now I want to add more keywords because this might not be enough. I want more traffic. I want people typing in. Now this is what they are typing in. Maybe they could be typing in let's say solve my marriage relay. Okay, let's do marriage counseling. Is that the number? I think it's someone. Right, so leave that phone call for now. Just pick the call and just talk to them. It's not hassle. Don't worry about getting it right or wrong. Just talk. If you practice, you get it good. Yeah. So I'm going to target people based on if they're typing this into Google, and that should. So it's more like Christian counseling and all that. So I focus heavily on. Now you will notice that there's something happening now. We are targeting Joyce Meyer, and we want to add more of her content. So we want to zero in now on the actual content, her name. All right, sorry. So I do that quickly, and so you will notice this one, daily motivational. So what I would do is, okay, this one has got 8,000. average monthly searches, so which is good. Daily motivational. So this is devotional. So this will be giving you ideas. You want to target people that do devotion. You know that's so you create like a text or something. So let me say you gather the whole keywords. Now I'm not gonna go into that. You gather the whole keywords. This is example, so there's no point getting it right. So you want to target keywords that are high in volume. So we gather the whole keywords. You do a little bit of search again. You go back and you do the search again, and you will see, notice another. I do this on Bing. Don't forget, I am doing this on Bing Keyword Planner. So hope I said that right. So I do this. So you see Joyce Meyer Ministries. So 17,000. So you want to copy these ones. Copy a little bit that have traffic. This is the search volume is high, so that you're sure that your video will pop, will be served. Because you want to not go, because you notice that not most people will be targeting her based on relationship, but you'll be like a standout in that audience. So you find out whether it's working or it's not quickly. This is how I think about it. If you're going into the personal development, now let's say you've gathered this search in one spreadsheet, then you obviously you gathered it in one. You can do a little bit more. So this one is just Maya Plus. So she's got quite a bit. Don't neglect this one. So if what you're targeting is to get at least like not more than 10. So I have popped out some here. So all I do is this is just basically what you would do. It doesn't matter if Abraham Hicks, Tony Robbins, it's all the same thing. Just do the same thing on them. Don't give anybody any special talent. So now I come add, make multiple changes. That's the campaign. That's the first one there. So you add an update, paste from clipboard. See all of them comes in. These are those different keywords I copied in clipboard. So you click on process and finish. So you notice everything is now in here. So it's about, if you want to do the maths, it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't do this, but my mentor does this. What's that? How many? 6 times and the number of ad groups will equate this number. Yeah, maybe we got 9 times 6 is 6, but 9 times 7, I think. That's what it is. So I just I press keep. So that's done. So if you want now, let's go. This is how you do the keyword part. You're done with keywords. Easy. So you want to change country, you want to target another country or add the same country in the same location, you just come here and make sure you plan this from the beginning what you're going to do. So you're crystal clear what you're doing. So you can add more countries or you delete some if you like. This is where you change it in the location here. So I'm not gonna do anything on that. So that's it for this. And so audience, this is where you want to now hone in a little bit more. Add audience at the ad group level. So that's the campaign. Okay, I'll show you this one now. So now you want to type the counseling. It's not working. So I'll put divorced. For some reason it's not working, so I'll try it again. Okay, I'll put that. Okay, so affinity audience. Okay, yeah. So if you click on that, so you can actually so lifestyle and hobbies, art, business, professional. So now what you're doing here is you're thinking where would those people be? Are they in professional jobs? Are they in this? They're probably going to be in almost all categories of life. So, but you don't want they're going to be into travel or any of those. So that's what you basically do here. So lifestyle and hobbies. So I'm gonna go with family focused. There's anybody that is heavily into family focus, so you now have an audience. You can add multiple audience here. Um, just let's try another one, see if we can find something. So I go into this: babies, child, cars, computer, dating services. Yeah, they might be looking at other videos on dating and how to improve their. So you just get it, get the people in. This is just a run through of how I do it. So that's basically, you got the audience in there, and we've done the age. The next part will be the ads. Now, I'm not gonna do this part on this video, because this is where you set up true in-stream video ads. So this is where you put the tracking and all that. This is gonna take a little bit longer. So that's it, my friend. I probably know you got this part sorted out. So that's it for now. I don't want this video to carry on going, and I will see you at the next one. Now, if you're looking at all these things and it doesn't make sense, right? You don't understand it. Calm down. There's step-by-step training based on data and statistics on how this works. So I share all this strategy in my webinar. If you're looking to join, I'll put a link in the description so that you can have a feel of it. Don't forget, this is I just did this on affiliate marketing. You can do this in anything. It doesn't matter where it is. Just it's that ability for you to be creative and think about your own interests. Who would you like to solve the problem for in their life? And just find, this is how we do it. This is how you do it online. It's not like it's not a get rich quick scheme. Obviously, this campaign, you could set it up and it doesn't work. Maybe it's because of one thing. So you just have to keep finding in those things and those holes until you master a funnel that works. And this is how you, once you get one that is working, you just go about your daily job, and gradually, as you build this one over time and it replaces your income, then you can now start thinking of leaving your job. You don't just sign up into a training and you say, how long is it just going to take me? No, you got to go through some trainings and all that to understand a few things. So this is a little bit advanced. This is more like business mode. You're talking about money. So if you haven't started, you don't have a website, you don't have a landing page, you don't have a time queue page, all those things set up, those ones has to be set up first before you get to this level. All right. Apart from that, it's another video from Pascal. I'll see you guys on the next one. Take care. If you want to join my webinar, I'll put a link in the description on how to get in there. And there'll be videos of Stuart, my mentor, who trains me on this. I'll send you some of those videos. You have a look and see how you can make this whole thing work for yourself. We have a whole bunch of community, and I'll also invite you to my private Facebook group. I have so much to give you. Just if you want to get involved, just hit the link and get involved. That's it. Make the decision. I'll see you on the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.